Yo yo yo, how's it going? Welcome to another fantastic day in Chronostory. It's kind of bizarre that literally when I open my stream... Actually, never mind. I thought I got something really good right there. I thought I got the exact item I needed. Anyway, okay, here we go. Another day in Chronostory. We're starting the day on the Ranger once again, level 128. A huge patch has dropped and it's made a lot of changes to the game. So, the first things first is that they have killed all of my leech buffs. All of my outlaws that used to sit in the corner and give extra experience in Corridor 304, that is no longer a thing. So we are back, you know, playing the game normally. Jinichi, how's it going, man? Sorry you didn't get to see the end of my last stream, but good to see you in nice and early today. Let me make a quick Discord post and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's been a really cool update. So the other thing as well, look at the item glows on the background of the images now. Like that's really cool. So I'm really liking the update so far. Even though it nerfed my leech mules, it had to be done. I understand that that wasn't like meant to be a part of the game. So it's good for me. I get more opportunities to like play other maps and actually go for resources now. Like I can farm a little bit more of my my crystal ores and some overalls, and I don't need to go to 304 just because it's the best map. The problem is when like 304 was the best map, I kept convincing myself that I have to train there regardless of what I needed. Yeah, was last major on best this time? Pleasure, what a pleasure. We're gonna have a good amount of Gachapon and scrolling to do. I've got some good like 6 items at the moment, some really good hats and then some shoes. Hopefully we can find a little bit more. And then we're also definitely going to try to make our unwelcome bow today. I'm still using the blue metis and it's going to be a big damage increase if we can get a really good unwelcome bow. So those are the plans for today. I'm in Sharks right now because I'm getting the Dex ores and it can drop my hat and it can drop my shoes. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. I might just turn the game sounds up a little bit. But yeah, actually like the bowman grinds really smoothly, really comfortably, pretty low effort. I'm liking the class. I'm probably going to bring this character to like 150 before 4th job. Sheesh, Andrew, how's it going? My warrior, yeah, thanks for asking. It's sitting pretty, it's at level 131. I'll keep working on it. I thought I only needed to get to 133, but apparently I need to get to 136. So I'm gonna need a little bit more time on that, but we're almost there with the warrior. And for now, it's just sitting in the free market, giving me hyper body. What up? We're enjoying the new update. The update's been a big one. The fact that the other huge change was that you can set the game to auto sell anything of like gray, white or orange rarity, and you can see that that's what we're doing here. So it effectively increases your inventory space by a lot, and that's a really cool change. I love that change. Nobody wants any fucking gray equipment. So some massive quality of life, you know, features have just dropped and it's gonna feel really good. C-Mac, my man, how's it going? Good day. Let me reset my tracker because we are getting considerably better rates than what I'm showing here. It should be a lot closer to like 50 mil, and when I have the dice on, probably like 60 mil. So yeah, we get pretty good rates on the archer, to be honest. Like the other thing they changed on this update was they buffed the spawn of the sharks, because sharks are like the highest mob in Aqua Road, but it made no sense that you got less experience grinding here than if you went to Ristle Squids, because the spawn rate in Ristle Squids was a lot higher. And now they've like matched the spawn rate in the sharks to what was in the Ristle Squids, and this is a really good map once again. So it feels good to farm here. Before I felt really bad farming here because like I kept telling myself I wasn't getting enough experience and it wasn't worth it. But now I don't feel so bad farming here, so it's a great change. And then the other thing, you can hardly call it an event. You know, I logged into the game, got it done already. You need to get 200 of these, you know, event NPCs, and then they give you this disgustingly ugly hat. And that's, you know, what Balte made as an event. Obviously, we don't expect him to make an actual event because he's hard at work on 4th job. So it's just a little, you know, a little something to keep us going, but it was over in like an hour for me. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good. I hope everyone's doing well and looking forward to the Bowman trailers that hopefully will release on the weekend. There's going to be a lot to dissect there, and now that I'm playing a Bowman myself, I'm a little more interested in it. I'm not going to give a shit when the Thief and the Thief classes drop, but yeah, for this one, I'm a little more invested. I like the class here. I could definitely see it as like a secondary bossing class for me. And once again, this game just like continues to grow in popularity. Not only on the player count side, even on the streamer side too. There's considerably more people streaming this category, which is so cool to see. I truly think this game is going to be extremely popular, like over the 1k player count during peak hours when 4th job hits. Zen Metsu, how's it going, man? How are you enjoying the update? We are indeed at Sharks. The Bowmans enjoy it. Bubble Tea, hello. Finally some experience coupons. So painful, 65 through 70. It is just a happy birthday present for you, isn't it? I mean, you know, they're limited. We don't have a way to get these, you know, unlike the Easter event where we could continually get the buff. You only get 7, and is it 7? I don't know how many it was. 7, right? And that's it. I mean, I can redeem mine now, but where the fuck am I going to use it? So I probably won't redeem it quite yet. I probably want to dedicate it for bossing, so maybe when this character's a little bit higher, will I redeem it on it? I really need to start working on my, you know, Dark Pearl rings and doing a lot more pianos. I did some bossing today and I'll continue to do more, so that's also one of my priorities in the background. But yeah, the experience coupons are a blessing for anyone under level 70. Like, if there's any more mules you need to make, now is the best time to do it. Do not redeem! Do not redeem! Oh, God. Redeem, redeem. I'm gonna redeem. But yeah, I might make a buff mule. I've been taking a break until 4th job. I got every class I need ready. Fantastic. That's all you need to do. There's really no other reason at the moment. How is the knockback feels? That's a great question. Because that was another one of the adjustments that they said they were going to make, and I didn't know what it was based on previously, but apparently it was based on the amount of damage that you take. I haven't been launched across the map since the update, so it's been pretty good. Let me just try to notice it now. I'm actually not feeling anything. Am I even getting knocked back at all? Like, I already have power stance basically. Let me see next time I get hit. I literally have not felt my direction change from getting hit yet. Like, I lost some momentum, but yeah, it's dramatically lower. Which is good. It was ridiculous some of the knockback you got, especially as a class that needs to jump around and doesn't have their own mobility skills. So it kind of like inherently... I felt a good amount of knockback there actually. I think it just, you know, is only mildly reduced. There's still a good amount of knockback. So when Power Stance comes out, I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so we are progressing nicely. Definitely going to get at least 1 level here. Maybe 1.5. Probably not 2. Maybe 2, if I keep going at these rates. I'm a DL main, that's the most important thing for me. DL? Dragon, no. What does DL stand for? Am I stupid? I might just be stupid. I don't know what DL stands for. But no one likes getting knocked back, especially me. Especially when you need to like farm not on the bottom floor. When you're on the bottom floor, maybe it doesn't matter so much, but if falling really hurts your rates, that's when it starts to get really annoying. Alright, so I might actually do something a little different. Right after I level here, so another 20 minutes, I'll probably start some scrolling and Gachapon and reroll, just so I don't leave it to the very end. Because I was kind of like in progress last time when I had to cut my stream short. And, you know, if I can use an unwelcome bow now, it's all the better, right? So I think I'll do some scrolling and gacha soon, like 20 minutes. I mean, 61 mil. I know I have dice 5 on, but these rates are really good on the Ranger. I think Cold Sharks would be marginally better as well, but they don't really have any drops here. I'm looking for Dex Crystals, Bowman Hats. It even drops gun 30%, so that kind of helps, even though I'm not really scrolling my Outlaw. Good for the future. Why do I have rage twice in my buff bar? Okay. There's no way that's actually effective though. Like, when the 17 seconds expires on one of those rage buffs, is that gonna change my range? Surely not. Surely it's just like a visual bug. It changed my range! What the fuck? But I still have What if I remove this? I can't remove it. What the fuck? Let me rebuff. That was bizarre. I see some dumbbells in the back hitting the gym. Oh yeah, those are some 5s, man. Actually, no, the 10s, the 10s. I mean, I'm not working on arms. It's mostly for leg strength. As a badminton player, that's pretty much the only... Okay, I do have rage. Like, this is so confusing. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I pretty much need to work on my legs more than anything. I've been having some knee issues, so those have like, it's kind of resolved over time. I'm recovering better, but it's mostly for strengthening my knees, so I try to do a little bit of squats with weights, but I honestly don't do it as much as I should. I actually really wanted to get, what was a nerf? I'll explain that in a sec, Ivan, good to see you. I really wanted to get a standing desk. I don't have one, but I really wanted to put like my walking pad underneath my computer and keyboard and just be able to walk on it at the same time. That's good, man, your older self will thank you. I'd like to think so, I'd like to think so. It's so hard to stay active these days. In my 20s, I pretty much like didn't give any effort and I was, you know, a good like 10-15 kilograms heavier than I am now, so yeah, it's really easy to get complacent, but it helps to have, it's difficult to motivate yourself, it's easier to have others to motivate you. The nerf, okay, yeah, the nerf to the update, if you see how I grind in Corridor 304, I put my mules on the side and get Holy Symbol active. They've gotten rid of that. They've changed the way additional party experience from Holy Symbol works. And if you are not within 5 levels of the monster or 5 levels of the target party member, which was exactly what I suggested, by the way, because like it shouldn't exist in the game, but it does. Then you don't contribute additional party experience. Basically, long story short, I can't leech the way I was doing it before for additional raids. I need to play the game normally like everyone else, and it's good. I want to play the game normally, but I couldn't convince myself to play the game normally when I was getting better raids. So there you have it. What do you recommend for leveling my gunslinger at 70? Is crappies like still not good enough? Like, what's the rate you're getting at crappies? I feel like we can go somewhere else by now. The thing is, once you hit 70 immediately, then what's your accuracy on cheap grades? Like, you should just go there immediately, right? If you have the accuracy. But you're a dex-based class. Basically, HS nerfed for leeching. Nerfed for, like, being in the party and not contributing, but still trying to get additional experience off it. Yes. But you're at crappies. I mean, you literally want to go straight into, like, flamethrower grinding. Like, you saw my video, remember, Andrew, but I don't think you can go straight to 104. You might be a little handicapped on accuracy. Even if you are, check your accuracy. 2 mil. 2 mil is for peasants, okay? You're better than that, Andrew. You're better than that. Your accuracy is 244. Can you check what your hit rate is on both Chief Greys and the sources in 104? We're going straight there, buddy. We're going to the moon, alright? We're not fucking sitting at crappies after we hit level 70. No shot. The real Andre wouldn't do that. Oh, my dice is gone. Hold up. 4? Like, I guess that's fine. I'd be sad if I re-rolled and got 2 and got like 1, 2, or 3. Chief Grey 3, 13 accuracy required. Okay. How about the sources? Why is your accuracy so low? I think maybe no blessing or something. I'm not sure. You're a dex-based class. I thought it'd be higher. Honestly, I think you go there anyway. As long as you have like 50% hit rate on the Chief Greys, you're proccing their summons and then you're just burning down the Bernard Greys. Like, go there anyway. It's going to be the best. White alien drone. No, not alien drones. The sources. But never mind. Honestly, my suggestion, go straight to Chief's Ferry. Just go straight there, bro. It doesn't matter. Like 244, how much hit rate is that on Chief Greys? If it's at least 40%, you're fine, man. You'll kill the Bernard Greys and not the Chief Greys. Do Gobby and get someone to break the tombs for you like Dani. I mean, I probably should break the tombs for Andrew after all the, you know, all the good he's done for the game and for me and whatever. He's just a good person. He deserves it, you know. I don't deserve necessarily to get leeched. I have not helped anyone anywhere near as much. I try to. There's a spot in... No, there's not a spot in my party. Like, I try to. But yeah, this man deserves the leech. Honestly, if you say, I want leech right now, I will go to Gobbies and break shit for you. No problem. You don't need to leech me, but I won't say no. He won't say no! All you have to do is ask. You have to ask. No, honestly, like, I genuinely don't think you need to. I think it's best the Gobby leech for, like, the level 60 to level 70 range. You're so sleepy? Yeah, just get some rest, buddy. But, like, just Chief Greys will be fine. Because I realize now, your accuracy on the Chief Grey doesn't matter. You just need to hit it once, proc the Bernard Grey, and kill all the Bernard Greys. You're chilling, you're chilling. I put work in tonight and got 5 levels. Nice, nice. 5 levels in the level 60 range is a lot more than 5 levels in the level 80 range. Where is 4th job? I mean, gotta be a little patient, Ivan. We're getting there, we're getting there. Bowman reveal on the weekend. Hopefully another like 3 weeks after that. We're getting there. We're getting close. It's time to get excited. Man of integrity, but can't pass up the deal. Yeah, exactly. Hey, this is not just anyone, you know, opening boxes for you. It's me. It's me killing Gobby houses for you. I'll get every fucking fish on the map and I'll bring it right to you, man. No downtime, I promise. $50 to $70, hardest stretch until 120. It really is, yeah. Same time to level during that range. Wait, this map is crazy now. It is Dirty Dan. You gotta go and enjoy it for yourself. The spawn rate of the sharks got buffed. Or is this same rates? No, it's definitely not the same rates. It probably is like 20 to 25% better than what it was before. Maybe 20. Purple green shoes, that's what I thought I got at the very start. This is what I'm looking for. That's the shit, 1 off max start. That's what we're looking for. And how about this, is it 13 or higher? No, but anyway, still, we got one good one. This one's 13 or higher, yep. Blue, 9's not enough. 12's not enough. But anyway, we're getting there, We're actually finding shit here. LFG indeed. Alright, 13 more minutes. We pretty much just want to level here, and then I'll do some scrolling. I wonder if it's good even as a DK. I don't know about that one. I can't see you full clearing on DK no matter how strong you are. Like, how are you going to cover the entire map? I guess you can rush and knock the mobs down. Actually, it might not be as bad as I initially thought it was. Because I realize now that you can jump and rush down. Like, you can jump and start falling and rush, and then you knock the mobs down. So you can kind of do that pretty well. You might be able to get close to full clearing, to be honest. Chief Jail. It might be worth trying. I don't know what your rates of chiefs are. What are your rates of chiefs out of curiosity? Can't be any more than like 35 mil, right? 30 mil? Yeah, you can back them down with rush, but capped at 6 at a time. True, true. $30 to 34 mil. Yeah, that's about what I thought it was, but that's not bad. Can you get better here? Yeah, probably. Probably. Like, if it's like 52 mil max for clearing the entire map, and you can clear 80% of it, then you're already getting 40 mil. Like, I think you're gonna be able to get better rates here. And as well, Cold Sharks might be slightly better, because I think they'll have the same spawn rate, but the base experience is slightly higher. I think it's gonna be better than Chiefs. Do you play any other games? Not currently. I mean, before I started re-streaming this game, I was a Teamfight Tactics streamer. I played a good amount of Teamfight Tactics. Many sets I played, and yeah, I think I was reasonably good at it, and I've played a good amount of League of Legends too, but as of recently, not really. Chronostory is like the exact game I'm looking for that's both like casual and, you know, not overly intense, not toxic. None of those fucking team-based games where you're screaming at your teammates. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is just where I want to be. Were you on the classic beta? I wish I was, Dirty Dan. No, unfortunately not. Dex Crystal now drop more in Sharks. They do, William, just because the spawn rate is slightly higher. It's not like the drop rate is higher, but there's more Sharks. There's like 20% more Sharks. It's going to be a lot better than getting my Dex Crystals in Corridor 104, because only half of the mobs in there actually drop it. That being said, it's still very slow for getting Dex Crystals. It's very slow still. How is mobbing on IL, and how much better will it be when 4th drop releases? It's already fantastic, Vinny. It's fantastic. But then again, like, you know, all the mages are fantastic, so there's really no need to compare mages. It might be better to compare mages with other classes. And how is it going to be when 4th drop releases? For Ice Lightning specifically, I think it'll be really good. I think Chain Lightning is going to be really potent for covering large spaces. The other classes, I haven't looked at in too much detail. I really only care about my class, but I think they'll also all be pretty... I think Fire Poison will be equally good from a mobbing perspective. I don't know about Priest. That's why Chronos the best of all worlds. It most certainly is CMAC. I thought Yeti dropped the best. They do, but at the same time, I mean, I don't want to get, you know, 4 million experience an hour, like a fraction of the experience I'm getting here. And you know, nothing valuable dropping there. Like, it's not all about the crystals. It's about everything else you can get. And the value of everything else feels a lot higher here. Here's hoping Marauder 4th job is super juiced. I mean, you deserve it if anything, Anima, with all the shit you have to go through. You would deserve it. I would not be mad. Alright, 9 more minutes. Gonna get the level up. No wonder Yetis nowadays are less people. Yeah, it used to be the most popular spot back in the day. I think it was a bit of like FOMO slash... When Omega Sector came out, everyone was hustling to get their unwelcome wands and weapons and whatever. But as people have finally like got to a satisfactory level with their unwelcome wands, they don't need the ores as much. It was like critical for re-rolling your unwelcome gear, but nowadays it's a, you know, the reroll system in Leafree is a lot less impactful than just rolling a really good unwelcome gear. And for those reasons, like, less people are looking for the crystals. Personally, I'm getting to the point where, like, I think the crystals are really effective for me. Because I can't naturally, like, the one piece of gear I want to upgrade more than anything is my Mage's Overall. I can't find good base stat Mage Overall gear. I have to lean on the reroll crystals. Therefore, you know, that's what they're all going towards. And it's going to take a lot of them. Can you do scripting in Chrono? What kind of scripting? The short answer is probably no. But I don't exactly know what scripting entails. I know what it means, like in you know, in other games. Isn't it kind of synonymous with macro? So I don't know. Yeah, you might need to explain in a bit more detail what you mean. I tried getting an auto clicker to do my gacha for me. Maple Story Worlds detects that shit and kicked me out. So I'm not even gonna try it ever again. I just have to take the wrist pain. Like macro, automate multiple actions in one. Okay. It's like, it's not really a macro. A macro is like recording your gameplay and having it repeat. And that's very different from what you're trying to describe, right? You're just trying to describe having one key press a bunch of things. You criminal scum! Oh my god. It's a misdemeanor at most. Let's relax on the, ease up on the language, Nace. Oh my god. But what you're describing, I think it sounds like you just want one key to have multiple actions. Is that what you mean? And in which case, like, I don't know. I don't know what the legality of it is. It's probably not great, but then again, you can probably also get away with it. There's something wrong with my rage buff, but I have rage now. Because, like, I've got this controller that I'm not using at the moment. It technically combined multiple actions to one key. I don't use it for that, just because I don't need to, but would it be against the rules? Maybe, but is anyone ever gonna know? Not really. Like, jump and skill with one button. You probably can get away with it. I don't think anyone's ever gonna know. And I don't think they'll care that deeply, because you're still playing the game. Like, you never want to call that macroing, because macroing is you not playing the game. It's you know, your actions being automated. I swear everyone uses this controller. I only started to pick it up when everyone boasted about how good it was, and the fact that I can like play when I'm not on my computer, I can just like sit on the couch and, you know, go left and right and attack with one of the mindless classes that can do it. It's so comfortable. My partner really doesn't like it though, because I'm glancing out of the corner of my eye to make sure my character's still in the right spot, and then I'm just like doing this. That's called scripting? It's probably more efficient, but after so long I can't adapt. No, I understand. It's very, very sweaty. Alrighty, 5 more minutes. We're getting there. You can see our rates drop to like 50 mil, but that's okay. You need to try controller? Yeah, give it a go, give it a go. So why are you training your ranger? This is more so for like a combination of getting the resources I want while also grinding this character. There's really no hard and fast reason. I don't mind having a third character that I can do bossing on. I think that's going to come in handy at some point. Did you ever tell tell your fiance that landing her felt like hitting 7 10s in a row? She won't understand what that means. But that would be the compliment of all compliments if she could understand. Like that would be like the rizziest of lines. If you ever meet a girl that plays MapleStory and you're trying to court her, just say that line and it's over. My fiance doesn't speak that language though. Doesn't speak the language of nerd. I hit a 30 and a 60 back-to-back on Brown Work Glove so far. Just need to farm some more 60s. Nice, nice. That's really good. Not 10 out of 10? I'm not a 10 out of 10% overall? Oh my god. You think nothing of me, she'll say. Is Australian vernacular different from American vernacular? You'll have to tell me, because I don't know what American vernacular sounds like as an Australian. I mean, I want to say yes. We spell words differently and stuff, but I can't really cite any examples. Goat language is hard to speak. Which one's the goat language? Where are you going with that? Maple talk. Okay, I see, I see. That spawn of sharks looks nuts. GZE, you're not the first to say that. It is nuts. It got buffed today. It is 20% higher than what it was. About. Not literally. Best way to get Dex ores efficiently? I mean, I think this might be the spot. Like, it's not the... Like, Dex ores, you can't get as quick as some other ores. If you want to get power ores, you go straight to MT09 and I can get like over 1,000 an hour, maybe like 1,200. But for Dex ores, this is the best we have. All of our options are pretty bad, to be honest. Corridor 104 is not viable. Rexton's really not viable. This is like the best spot for Dex Crystal ores. That still gives you experience and still gives you like good drops. Yeah, this is the best. Are you a retired raver since your music is mostly EDM? I switched up the playlist repeatedly. Like if you, like last stream, I was playing all of like the low-key relaxing tunes. And then I just mixed it up today for no particular reason. I don't know why, but I'm pretty versatile with my music taste. That could have been interpreted in many ways. Which one? Which one? What are you going to save your dropcakes for? It's going to be saved for bossing. It has to be bossing. So for this character, I need to get it high enough to actually want to do bossing on it, maybe like 150. And then I'll do bossing on it. I remember seeing you at 104 trying for Dex ores, and this looks way better because you can hit all plats. Not only can I hit all plats, but yeah, you're 100% right. But only half of the mobs in 104 drop Dex ores. It's even worse, and like all the mobs here drop it. So like, yeah, this is so much better for Dex ores. It just so happens that like, and this is the whole point I was going back to. I felt the need to go to 104 because I can bring my outlaw mules in there and get additional experience with Holy Symbol and leeching. So I always had this disease in my mind that said I have to go to the worst spot because I want to get more experience, but I didn't want to play the game in that way, but my brain told me I had to because the experience was better. But now that's no longer a thing and the Holy Symbol leeching got nerfed. I can just play the game normally like everyone else and I'm actually going to enjoy it more. No comment? Okay, C-Mac. Zero trade for the win? I've embraced zero trade. Oh, zero trade off. Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay, you don't mean trade. Yeah. Yes, zero trade off. Like, I'd be forced to come here anyway now. Alright, there's a level up. We called it. So, we're going to move on straight to the Gachapon. This is earlier than usual, but I think you guys are going to like it because I left you guys hard and dry. I mean, you know, I don't want to make any sexual references, but like I really built it up and then I just dipped. So, let's make our way to... Do I have the silo saved? No, but I keep not saving the Cold Sharks map. I don't know why, but anyway. Let's make our way there. I don't even know if I need to bring this character there. I need to bring my main there. So let's transfer everything we need to transfer. I think it's just... I'll check my inventory first because I've got a lot of hats and stuff that I'm going to keep. Anything 13 and above, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 hats to scroll and 13 is the max, I think. Let me double check what the max on the AIDS shoes are. Green... I mean, surely it's not pronounced AIDS, but I'm saying it anyway. Okay, it's technically 9.6, but that's like 1 in 3 million, so 8.5 is really actually max. How long until 150 in your estimation? A week and a half? Maybe, probably 2 weeks, probably 2. I have no idea, actually. 2.5 weeks? I don't know. Okay, so the actual max is like, should be 5 and 8. But none of these are even close to. 12 is okay, but, you know, everything else is gonna sell. Alright, everything else gets sold. But this is the beauty of only capturing blue and above equipment. I only have good shit in my inventory. I love the change. We gotta give all our dex crystals to my main. Dex, lucky, this. That's probably it. That's all we need. I gotta give the teleport rocket too. And the Gachapon. And the megaphone, sure, why not? Looks good to me. 700 plays in Asia. I mean... It's a lot, but also, like, Asia's hit some insane numbers. Like, it's not... Holy bro's the voucher dealer. Yes. Not anymore after this session. Now, when I go for my 15 attack, you know, when I go for my 5 out of 30 glove, all my vouchers are going to burn to dust. Okay, what now? So... I think everything in here can sell. And then I got my I got this. Okay, let's start with the Gachapon, and then we can move on to the bow scrolling. Yes. I'll smega to get it rolling, and then let's go. Actually, before that, I need to check my crystal count. I need to craft all of my crystals. I think I have a lot more to craft, I do. This should bring me up to like closer to like 90 crystals, which is not bad at all. So if I do this, I need 7 power crystals. 7. And then I can oh no, fuck. No, I needed, okay, sorry, my bad. I need 14 of these. Now I can convert 34. 34 over here. And then I can just do 79, no, 60. 60 in ores. Cool. Okay, 115. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good count. Gotta check out. Good luck, have fun. Thank you very much, C-Mac. Appreciate you jumping in. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, get the smegger out. And we're off. With no delay. If I need to buy more, I will buy more. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Good luck. Thank you. Let's go. Oh my god, this guy's name is Pink Pussy. Oh my god. I like it too how it doesn't automatically sell, even though the rarity thing is set where it automatically sells like grey equipment, but not for the Gachapon stuff. What are you and your fiance's zodiac signs? What are these names? Jorking my shit. These guys are crazy, man. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really believe in horoscopes, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm a Scorpio. You tell me what that means, alright? I'm sure you're gonna be like, oh, classic Scorpio, yeah, but horoscopes? I don't know, man. You're crazy, but in a fun way. Thank you. Thanks. You gotta be a little crazy to play MapleStory. Let's get the earrings. I'm ready for the earrings. I'm ready. Damn, Vinny! Oh my god, where's my alerts? Oh, it's right there. Damn, thank you, Vinny. Oh my god, you're the best. These earrings are coming right for you, man. If we are trading, I would hand deliver them to you. How many hours do you have on Chrono? Ivan, I could not possibly estimate, but a lot. A lot. Alright, fucking... Vinny, this one's for you! Where is it? You know what? For Vinny, I'm literally gonna not stop until I get an earring. That is my commitment for you. How good is full map clear sharks? I think it's around like 52. I might need to double check my numbers. I think it's around like 52, 53 million. Okay, for Vinny, I'm not stopping until I get earrings. Literally not. I will continue to buy Gachapon until I hit. Alright, nothing so far. That's okay. 78 left. It doesn't matter. We're going to buy as many as it takes. Thanks to Vinny. And also, for every earring that I hit, I'm going to run another 100. And if I hit it in the next 100, I'll keep going. Actually, make that 200. Make that 200. If I hit it, I'll do another 200. And if I hit it within the next 200, I'll keep going infinitesimally until I no longer get it. In a biscuit? Thank you, thank you. Bro, I was on the past streams where you hit like 2 earrings. There was only one stream where I hit like 3 in a really small amount of tickets, like 500, and I lost my shit, man. I got so excited. But every other stream, I've ran pretty much average or below average in terms of like finding the earrings. Again, like, I'm not even here exclusively for the earrings. I'm happy to just build up my crystal stash because I need a lot of the chaos crystals for rerolling gear. So this is like whatever. Like, I'm happy either way. But I'd be extra happy with some earrings on my ears. Alright, so I'm out of the tickets, no problem. Who cares? Let me just, you know, pull up another 200, no worries. I love the green you see now on the max stat. You know, the 9 luck here. It looks really good. Alright, we're back. Where were we? What? Oh my fucking god! Am I fucking retarded? Oh my god. Really? How? How? I think the alerts have to come off. I think they're broken. That's fucked. What did I click? I mean, I'm set on SP resets for life, I guess. What the fuck? Am I stupid? I might just be the dumbest. Oh my god, let's go back to where we were. Oh god, don't look at it. I don't want to look at that. Fuck me. What the fuck was that? Minus 200 mil. Experiment 4th job, nice. Yeah, I love the silver lining. There's no way I actually clicked that. There's no way. There's no fucking way. You reckon Valte's gonna refund that one? Oh, boom! But damn! Alright. Nice. We hit one. Per the rules, I'm gonna stock up to 200 tickets and then I'll run it back. And if I get it within the next 200, kind of nuts, your 200 before 4th is even out. Yeah, but it's more so, it's less about me and more so like how impressive, how accelerated the game is and how favorable, you know, the rates and the mobs, the spawn, all of that stuff is. So yeah, it's a bit of me and no-lifing, but it's also like the game is like set up to be conquered in that way as well. All right, we got one pair of earrings, bang. Thank you, Vinny. And then, per my rules, I'm gonna do another 200. The green doesn't really matter though, because it's a first stage earring that I'll have to upgrade eventually. But it is kind of insane that it's green. But it doesn't mean anything, because there's no other stats for it to like roll. Okay, we're gonna do another 200. Thanks, Pink Pussy. God, this name. Okay. All right, we'll do another 200. I'm a level 49 hunter and I'm already noticing it slowing down. You're in a rough spot in a biscuit. That 50 to 70 range is brutal. However, when you get into, you know, 70 and plus, especially on a hunter, where you can start burning things down with Inferno on level 70, those rates go back to what they were at like level 30. So you gotta like get over the mountain and then you like go all the way down. In terms of the rates, your rates go like really well, good, really. My metaphor was terrible, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're full. No worries. I've definitely got this locked 100%. Yup. Cool. 125 more to go. Let's go. To put it into perspective, you're leveling faster at 110 than you were at 50 to 70. 110 is about where it's going to start to even out. Actually, not even. Maybe like 120. Any idea where I should train at? Okay, I know the crappies is going to be like the best spot possible for you, but I don't think it's going to be unlockable until like level 55 or maybe even like 60. In terms of 49, I mean, you're a little too high for Lupins. I think that's already like a spot that you've outgrown. Drakes are already better than that. I think Drakes is your spot, to be honest. If you want to go to the tunnel that lost light number 2 and go to the very bottom right corner, a crap's really good. I hated the map. Honestly, I never personally tried it, Cassie Cafe, because all of my characters were already above by that time. Cargo is okay, but for the arrow blow, I can't see it being amazing. It's going to be difficult to hit more than like 3 mobs at once. I can't see it being amazing. Cargos is like really good on many other classes, like maybe hermits or warriors, but I don't know about the hunter. But anyway, all right, we're done with our everything here. I'll re-roll a couple of things. I think I've got all of my bows sitting in my storage. Let me just grab those out because we're going to be re-rolling those as well. I'll grab some of these to begin. Oh, there's a hat in there too, for me. Oh, lucky me. I'll go for it, why not? I just save the cakes. Yeah, the cakes are amazing for you. They're absolutely amazing. Gobby boost at like 60, right? If you're a Dex class, you can go earlier than 60. But if you're not, if you're a warrior or something, then it's a little bit harder and yeah, you probably need to wait till 60. Anything else that I missed? I love the Sharks one rates. Everyone's loving them, Tron. I'm going to be there a lot. Yep. Can't even clear it. Yeah, it's really good. Cooldown on Genesis is wild. Who knows if they go with that, Rico? Oh, actually, Rico, are you suggesting that you want no cooldown? It's a very, very divided thing amongst the community. It's pretty much 50-50. Do you believe in streamer luck? Yeah, I believe in anti-streamer luck, and I believe I don't really have it. I believe I'm cursed. That's what I believe. Alright, so we need to do some re-rolling of everything here. I'll start with the earrings. And my Chaos Crystals... I've got another 16 to make. I'll just really quickly do that now. Sorry for the nuisance, but... Just so I'm probably going to use every Chaos Crystal I have in my inventory today, so I may as well just like do this. 16. Alright, that's all of our chaos crystals. So we got 138 to work with, which is a good amount. Where the fuck am I? There's so many portals. Alright, here we go. Reroll this. No, I need to upgrade it first. Dole. Alright, we're ready to go. I mean, we can't trade regardless, so why have CD on it? The game is already so accelerated, and we're so overpowered relative to the monsters. It would be too strong, in my opinion, for it not to have a cooldown. But that's what it was originally. I can see why others would want to have it. I just think, given Chronostory specifically, it's just going to be too overpowered. But I obviously respect any counter opinions. Alrighty, so let's reroll this. I'm pretty much looking for 6/6 on anything, and then I'll scroll it for either int or for dex. I really don't care, to be honest. I'd actually be happier if it scrolled 6/6 on strength and dex, and then I can go for a better dex earring. The launch of the event was really teasing you to start playing. Which event, Jai? Because like this little mini event that the update just was nothing. It's just like a party hat on our character. I don't know if you mean 4th job or not, but the update event was really nothing. Ooh, no, wrong stat. Wrong stat once again. Oh. Alright, the universe is answered, and we're scrolling this one for int. If you've seen my earrings, you know that I have to go for 4 out of 5 30s in order to beat this. It's almost impossible, but we try every time we have a chance to. So we're going to come back to that later. And then we're going to reroll a bunch of bows for now. This will be for my hunter. Oh, isn't the experience rate quite significant for new starters? Oh yeah, the event is really good for the new starters. Sorry, you're referring to this maybe? Like the MapleStory World's anniversary cake? The 100% experience rate increase for under level 70? Yeah, that's really good for new characters. Alright, let's continue to reroll these. I'm not going to be too stringent on what the stat needs to be. This one's really good. Max weapon attack with no dex, I think is still fine. Yep, that's fine. I'm not going to be too... Oh, I have a lot of Xeno Mega Fists to give in. Alright, cool. Sorry, yes. Oh, nice, I got more crystals from that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty, my requirements for the rerolling on the bows is not going to be that high. It's more about the scrolling. 1024, like, I might even hold this. I might even hold that. I think it's fine. What are your plans on Ice Lightning after 4th drop release? I have no idea. I'm going to push that character once I'm done with all my mules. I don't know where we go from there, to be honest, though, Vinny. Like, without any new content in the game, we're just going to be continuing to grind. So, you know, I'm waiting to see what comes out with the new area or new items, and, you know, it's hard without actually seeing what's coming to the game. Let's keep going here. 1015, that's not enough. 1034, that's fine. $1024, I mean, that's like maybe bare minimum. Bare minimum. 10212 is good. The thing is, like, I gotta be ready to do a bunch more bows. We're likely gonna blow all these up, and then I'll be ready to do a lot more. 1034, good. Alright, we got 8 ready to go here. Send those to the main. How long have I been streaming for? Not even an hour. Alright. Let's do the mage stuff right now. Right now. Including the earring. Right fucking now. I'm gonna send these all over to my... We're gonna do all our scrolling now. And then if I need to do more, I'll do more bows. Alright. I might need to reset my stats. Ah! I can't believe I did that! If it was AP resets, it would be slightly better. Alright, let's get these on. We'll start with the hat. This pretty much needs to go 3 out of 3 30s. It is booming time. Let's get some booms in. 3 out of 3 30s is the requirement. And then all the 60s. Good fucking luck. But a man can dream. Boom! Boom! Alright. Good effort. One's better than usual. Overall. Boom! Nah. Okay, the Giga earrings. The fucking juicer earrings. One day, 4 out of 5 30s, and we've got the best earrings in the server. One day. Where do you get the rings? You get them from Pianus or from... from Pianus or from... if you do the quest line in Aqua Road, you can craft them from Muse if you kill the area boss Seraph. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, okay. I should have a lot of bow scrolls. Do I have any on my other characters? Question mark. Any bow scrolls over here? No. Where do they drop? In Boom we trust. I hate you, Never Lucky. I don't have any bow scrolls. That's okay, we can buy a bunch. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to scroll here. Everything here we're scrolling. So I'm gonna start with the bows and come back to the armors at the end, the equipment at the end. Any chance of Balte bringing clean slate scrolls and white scrolls in the game? I don't think so, Tron, and I think it's a good idea not to be honest. It just means that every item can theoretically be perfected, and I really don't like that in the game personally, and I think a lot of other people would tend to agree. Alright, anyway, bow scrolls, let's grab at least like 20. Here we go, we're gonna go through all of them. Why can't I equip it? I don't have enough strength. Bruh. Okay, here we go for real. Maximum scroll passing volume. Okay. The purple one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so we got 3 survivors from round 1. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Alright, who's gonna survive round 2? Let's go. Fuck. Fuck! Not bad. Not bad. Round 3! You know what? I'm gonna do another 10 bows and come back to it. So, I'm gonna leave this here. Dismantle all of these. They're all dead, right? I mean, is there any reason to go... Like, which one's better than the other one? This one was max stat to begin with, but had no dex. This one was 1 off max stat and had 4 dex. Like, I have enough scroll vouchers to continue burning them. I'm gonna hold this one a little longer, craft another 10, see if I can improve on that. Interesting. How about this one? Interesting. Let's continue to pump on these ones. They're 2 out of 3, both of them. And see if we can get any more. It's probably dead at 2 out of 4. Probably. How about this one? 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Not bad. Maybe I shouldn't sacrifice them. I was gonna delete them immediately, but there's a chance. So 3 out of 4. What do we need from here? 5 out of 7 is perfect. I'd take that if we can somehow get them. But this one, is it truly dead? I think so, right? I think it's dead. Yeah, this one's definitely dead. Definitely dead. Alright, a lot riding on this one. You know what? I'm gonna craft another 10 anyway. I'm gonna save these 2 and come back to them. I just feel like it's the play. I don't know why. I feel like I'm about to boom 2 of them and have nothing left, and I'm just gonna have to come back to that anyway. Let me bring everything back to my main that I'm not scrolling anymore. Okay. So back to the main. I'm gonna do another 10 bows, and then whatever I finish at the end of those 10 bows, then I'm gonna send it on all of them. Oops, I logged in on the wrong character. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go. Sorry about that. Alright, so we can smelt this. Smelting. And then we can craft another 10 bows. I love that we can do that in bulk now. And let's check our Chaos Crystal count. 104. Wow, we've got so many left actually. Oops. Why am I trying to equip it? Alright, reroll time. Hey. What the fuck? This one's terrible. Alright, 102. Like, I'll settle. Oops. Okay, we're getting really unlucky this time to kick things off. Really unlucky. It's like 8 rolls per bow. This is disgusting. Like, okay, 104 I guess, but no main stat. Yep, that one's good. God, please, man. What the fuck? My Chaos Crystals. Okay, a purple. Yep, love to see it. Not like this. Alright, we got the 104. We're getting there. Ew. 1023. I accepted 1024 before. But I don't know, man. I want more than that. 1034. Alright. Yeah, sure. Ooh, but damn, purple. Yeah, 1034. Nice. Not too bad. 1024. I accepted it before, but... Okay, we got 3 purples there. That's really good. Let's bring it back to the archer and we'll go. Alright, what now? So, I'm going to put the bows I've already done all the way down here, and then everything else we're going to go for up top. Yeah, let's go for it. Bows first. I'll finish all my bows now, and then we'll come back to the hat and the shoes, and that'll probably do for now. I believe in you. Thank you. I don't know if I have belief myself, but we'll see how we go. Alright, pyramid scroll. Let's go. I definitely need another at least, like, I don't know, 15. There we go. Ooh, good start. Okay. What the fuck? Like, that was kind of insane. 3 in a row to begin. Okay. What is going on? What is going on? That pass rate was insane. But it's only stage 1. It's only the first round, you know? Let's not get carried away. We still got a long, long way to go. So, we got a lot to work with. What is not good? Everything was good. Alright, this one wasn't good. This one wasn't good. And this one wasn't good. So we got 6 passes there. That's really good. Gutted. Hello, my man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, really good start. Really good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All looking good. Let's do survive round number 2. I'm gonna hold the nice yellow one for the very end. We're praying that that one goes 2 in a row. Let's go! Fuck. Rub my head! How? Alright, we got 1, 2 in a row. Nice. Let's keep going. Fuck. Okay, another 2 in a row. Yep. Ooh, how about the yellow one? How about the yellow one? One time. Fuck. Alright, we only got 2 in a rows there. This is one of them. And this is the other one. So we got 3 2 in a rows and 1 3 out of 4. Out of 20. Or 18 rather. And that's not bad. Any of these do I want to keep going on? This one I'll give one more tap to. Well, then I guess I'll give it another one. Well, now it's in the same spot as the other ones. What the fuck is going on, by the way? Okay, so I have 2 3 out of 4s. 3 2 out of 2s. I mean, why not? I'm feeling it. What the fuck is going on? Alright. Some normality. I have so much to go through still. I have another 5, and they're all looking pretty good. Alright. 3 in a row is when it starts to get interesting. We're gonna be going for it now. I'm gonna order them tactically. The blue one goes first, then the purples, then the yellow. We need at least 1 3 out of 3, but I'm hoping for 2. Okay, yup. One more. Ooh, fuck. How about my juiced yellow one, please? I only have 1. Any of the ones that didn't pass salvageable? This one's now 2 out of 3. It can definitely have another tap. You motherfucker. 2 out of 4 is probably gone at this point. Alright, sent it off right. Okay, this one is 3 out of 3. This is my only 3 out of 3. And this one is 3 out of 5? That's garbage. Get out. That would have been nice. Like a random 5 out of 7. That would have been so nice. Like, if only. I'm down to this. All of that work and I have 1 bow left. To be fair, it's a good bow. It's nice. But it's all riding on this. All of those resources that I put in, all for this 1 bow. This song has a really nice kick in. I'm gonna wait till it kicks in. I'm not waiting. Here we go! The Empire is still intact. Please! No! It's still alive, please! No! Fuck. I should have waited till the song kicked in. God damn it. Alright, let's do some helmets. So sad, man. I'm fucking devastated. I shouldn't have moved on so quickly. I need time to grief. I'm 30 tapping all the hats at least once. I'm not going for anything insanely godly on the helmet, but I'm gonna 1-tap everything with a 30 and then go from there. Just because they're pretty easy to find, to be honest. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Dude, imagine if you put all those passes on one bow. Stop saying that though, you're hurting my feelings. I know. Alright, well look, the hats have a little bit of promise at the moment, so I have to equip my fucking blue metis like a peasant. 1, 2, and 3 passes. Oh, 4 passes. That's really good. 16, 16, 16, 17. Do I want to go one more 30 on them? I don't think so. I'm going to go 60s on them. I want to lock up an upgrade over this. And then if those 60s fail... I know, I passed a ridiculous amount of 30s on that on the bows. And yet I couldn't amount it to anything because I couldn't sync it properly, you know? I couldn't time it right. Still using the metis. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Yes. 500 more gacha equals earring. I mean, I should save up some money. I've fucking busted so much, man. I think I'm just gonna go for some 60s. Let me double check that I don't have helmet decks sitting around anywhere. I mean, surely I do, right? I don't want to spend any more scroll vouchers. Like, my scroll vouchers are actually... I shouldn't complain about my scroll voucher count, but you know... I only have 4? That kind of feels bad. I do have to buy some. Alright. I don't know, I'll buy like 10. Here we go. Yeah, we'll do the 17 stat ones first, because they will dictate the pace and how good we go, and dictate what I want to do for the others. And fuck you. Yep, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, yep, keep it going, keep it going. Yes! No! 3 in a row still gets me to 27. Is 27 enough? Like, yeah, probably. Yep. Yep! I'm gonna save that last slot. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Saving money is crazy. I'm a little crazy. Fuck! Alright. I'm not 30ing this then, I'm just 60ing it. Alright, 27. We take it. It's nice and green, it's shiny, it's good. Bye-bye to this guy. Bye-bye to everything else. I mean, it's not godly or anything, but because it's a level 90 helmet, it's hard to get it much higher than 27. When new mobs come out that allow the level 100 hat to be droppable, it'll easily surpass 27. So I don't really feel any need to go any higher than this. This one is done. Just to recap my gear for you guys that haven't seen my bowman's gear, the fucking overall is like Gigabyte, 62 stat, 8 stat 4 attack pack, 13 attack, 15 stat glove. These are all done. These are all done. These shoes suck ass though. Like, that's what we got to improve upon. So that's what these 2 shoes are for. But the bow really needs to... It's just these 2. It's just these 2. And then the bowman's done. Like, it doesn't need anything else. I'm gonna go for like... I think 3 30s, and then call it a day. 3 out of 5, like how hard could that possibly be, right? Boom! Yes. Swap to the other one. I only tapped it again because it was max stat, and it's kind of rare to get. I'll keep going with it. Like, 1 fail's not enough. My vouchers are depleting. Please! Fuck! Alright, please. My last hope, my last hope. Please! Should have just kept the 3 out of 3 bow earlier, but it's gone. What am I gonna do with that hindsight? BAM! And the shoes are gone. That was pretty terrible. We only have this to show for it, and it's not even like a huge upgrade. You have to take a shot after that? I gotta train tonight. I'm not drinking. I'll only take a shot if I have something to celebrate. I have nothing to celebrate. This has sucked ass. Do I want to go back to grinding? I mean, maybe. It's obviously earlier than I typically scroll. Do I feel the need to leave it there? Not really. I probably should go on a little bit longer. Even though my morale is stunted. Let me just log in on my mules that DC'd, and I'll probably do a little bit more grinding at sharks before I call it. But man, what can you do? That was very frustrating. Right, Bobbit? Yeah. I'm frustrated. This is the most frustrating thing ever. 200 SP resets. I'm fucking stupid. What am I doing, man? I still cannot believe I did that. I also need to fix my stats. I just need 95 still, because I'm still using the blue metis like a peasant. Bear with me, just getting all my mules in, and they are coming in now. Sharks better than squids now? Yeah, definitely. Definitely free stuff good. Alright, AP reset. Oh yeah, AP reset. So what's my bonus? 64, which means my base should be... Sounds like 31? 31? Sounds correct to me. So if I do strength... 27? Oops, I typed it out like an idiot. And then dex 606. And then I relog. I should be perfectly laddered. Yep, alright. I may suck at scrolling, but I'm good at math. Let's turn these volumes back down. Alright, we'll do a little bit more squid grinding. Not squid grinding, fucking shark grinding. Alright, just bringing the buff mules in, and they are... just coming in, as you can see here. Yep, everyone's in. Cool, cool, cool. Buff, please. Is that you, Chev? Alright, I can kick out... I can kick something out. I don't really need haste. Do you want haste? Buff, please. Alright, you're a bowman. You don't need haste. So I'm gonna kick out my haste, and then I'll give you the other ones. Bowie. This is a one-time deal. Have you ever seen me help anyone out on stream? Me too, please. What the fuck? What buffs do you want, guys? I'll give you rage. I mean, that's all you care about, right? Rage is the only thing you care about. And then, alright. I mean, Mr. Pink Pussy. We'll get him in there. I'll just get rid of my DK. I don't really need it. Pink. Why do I keep saying his name? It's an outrageous name. Alright. Rage for everyone. And then that's pretty much it, right? Then I can roll dice for you. 2, that's not good enough. How about a 6? Yep, bazam. Let's go. Bro, these names are outrageous. They're fucking outrageous. I'm not in Aqua Road like an idiot. Anyone in Aqua Road? Yes, good. Mine's bow test because I wanted to test bowman. Short, simple, love it. Can't go wrong with that name. Oh, what the fuck? You took my buffs and came to my map! What the fuck? I'm kidding, I'm not that mad. Although I am out of here. I gotta go somewhere. You're my gateway to the NA server. Asia is full. Did you add me on MSW? You did, didn't you? That's the last time I'm buffing anyone. Last time. You've taken me for granted. Alright, well I gotta add my Hermit and my DK. And then I lost my dice buff, obviously, it's on cooldown. Thanks to you guys. It's okay, I have a solution, I have a solution. It's almost like I have more than one dice mule. Two and a one. I'm gonna need like 50 dice mules. Please. Hi man, thanks for the IL guide. Great stuff. Thank you very much, Grand mainly. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna have to fine tune that for 4th job when that comes out. Can I roll a fucking 5 or a 6? How hard can it be? There's a bug? No dice CD if you relog, by the way. Really? That's insane. I should not exploit it. I rolled a 1. And a 3. I'm gonna test if it's true, not that I'm trying to exploit it. This is for science. I don't know if it's true or not. Right? Right? Oh! Oh heavens, there is a bug. Oh no. We need to report that immediately. Yes! I rolled a 6. Ah, this feels better. Exploiting live on stream. It was an accident. It was an accident. I was just trying to confirm that it exists. Sick of using that right now. What? No, you guys are crazy. I had no idea. I had no idea. I'd never seen it before and I just wanted to confirm it. 6 dice on experiment. I just wanted to confirm it. Honestly, I had a suspicion that something was going on because I thought I rolled a 1 and my dice went on full cooldown. So I can't remember if I was mistaken and that didn't happen but I felt like it happened. Like I knew something was wrong with the dice, but I didn't know. My pillar of the community. Oh my god. Integrity. No integrity streamer. I had no idea, guys. I needed to prove the theory. I can't trust someone else's research. They could tell me anything, right? They could tell me to add them to the party and buff them and then take my map. Like, anyone can say anything. Alright, let's get the training tracker up. Maybe I can full clear with a 6. Well, I could have definitely full cleared if I scrolled my unwelcome bow correctly. What emulator do you use for your mules? Mine's always laggy. I'm using BlueStacks. I can tell you the settings I use on those things. The CPU allocation is medium 2 cores, and the memory allocation is enhanced for 4 gigabytes. The performance mode is also balanced. I think that's kind of important because it doesn't want to utilize too many of your resources, and I've definitely had trouble when I turned all of those settings higher, that my computer would just like struggle to run all of them. How long and how many scroll voucher do you recommend before to recommend a farm before scrolling? There's no hard and fast number, TKW. It's whatever keeps you sane, you know? Like, I'm not the type of person that likes to scroll items one at a time. I like to do a batch so I can break out the, you know, it's like there's a large amount of variance in my scrolling. If I just do it one by one, of course you can do that. Mentally, I don't like it as much. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it. You can just scroll whenever you have enough scroll vouchers. You know? You don't have to necessarily build up a big stockpile. Of course I like to complete my gear. Like, I'm not gonna like scroll something unless I can complete all of the slots. So I guess that's the only consideration. Have enough to scroll out your entire, you know, equipment. Okay, I'm actually full clearing. It's probably closer to like 56 million. Like, I could technically maintain this. Yeah, so full clear on this map is higher than I thought. I thought it was only 52. There might be a small chance I can play out this entire level. A small chance. Let's see. What nerfs happened? It was a massive update. They changed the way that party leech experience worked. They changed the way that Holy Symbol interacted with parties. So the way I was kind of... I don't like to use the word exploiting, but I guess in theory you could call it that, and I'll just use it for the sake of argument. The way I was exploiting it was to have a bunch of lower level characters, lower than 5 levels. Like, they weren't able to leech from my main account, but they were contributing Holy Symbol additional party experience. So they changed the way Holy Symbol works, and you can't do that anymore, so I can't use my mules to get additional experience. And it's a big nerf for me personally, but it's one that I mentioned before that I welcome, because it forced me to play the game in a way I don't want to, where like I'm only worried about experience. I don't want to only be worried about experience. I like gearing out my characters, but I like convinced myself that I could only scroll in the best possible spot for experience every time. I believe you were the reason for the nerf. I'm definitely a big factor because I publicize using it. If no one ever publicized it, I mean, yeah, yes and no. I'm a factor. I'm definitely a factor. People stumbled across me using the, you know, that technology anyway, and they've raised it before. First of all, I was not the only one to do it, nor was I the first one to do it. I didn't even know it existed. But once I knew it did, I created the dice mules nice and early, and I invested. But, you know, was it worth it or not? It depends on how much time elapses between when I made it and when I didn't, you know? Because someone could have just continued grinding on their main, and they would have got further than I got because I was making mules. But I think I've been able to do it long enough that I've got a good benefit from it. It's almost like a good time for it to be 2 rage. I know, one of them is bugged. I don't know. I don't think they're contributing additional to my range. I don't think that's happening. But then again, who knows? I just fucking, you know, quote unquote exploited the dice cooldown. I'm pretty confident I'm not getting double rage value. It's just like some sort of visual bug that I've had all stream today. I would have done the same, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think anyone blames me for doing it. I was one of the few that actually have the setup and the dedication to do it. I do feel remorseful about it in a way, because it's not the intended way to play the game. But I don't think anyone would say that it was unreasonable for me to have played the game like that. It's just an opportunity that you know... The analogy I use is like, if you get given a hoverboard, but flying is unethical, you know, flying on a hoverboard is unethical while everyone's using a skateboard, it doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. It's not illegal, it's just unethical. That's a terrible analogy. I sound like such a douche, whatever. I'm gonna stop trying to explain myself. Alright, I think I can do the whole level. I think I can do another half an hour, which is good. I can reach the 2 hour mark, which I seldom do on my streams. Cause of death, finger cramps from bunny hopping. This is not nearly as intensive as bunny hopping, to be honest. My left hand is like actually comfortable, but if you saw, I made a bunny hopping tutorial. Do I dare link it? I mean, you didn't even, you know, no, I won't link it, but you know, you can find it on YouTube. And that is really, really hard on the fingers over time if you're gonna do that for hours. Just because of the way I'm holding it, like I'm holding, like I look like I'm playing a piano, like it's really, it's kind of awkward. It actually does start to hurt after a while. Date mentioned he wants to figure out how to reduce mule story being a thing. The idea that everyone keeps proposing anima, which I don't like, is like a buff mule NPC. It's not that I don't like it. I think it's okay. Like there's got to be a middle ground between, you know, me, the excessive player that wants to have every mule in the game, and then the casual player that just wants to have rage or something like that. I don't mind the idea of a buff NPC if the buffs were not 100% of the strength of the regular party buffs. Like maybe they're like 50%, 80%, I'm not sure. But I think if you just like add a buff NPC that can do everything, you just nullify all the value, all the work of all the other people that made them. Yeah, it would be good to burn miso, but I'd like to think we can burn miso in other ways. Like maybe this isn't okay to burn miso, but the buffs in my mind have to be, yeah, definitely can't be max level buffs on NPCs. Like even 80% is like a lot. I think it should be like 50% at most. And then it'd be acceptable. And then if you made the mule, like you also get to save on miso. Like I'm pretty much ready to go. My Dragon Knight needs a few more levels. And then my Sharp Eyes mule, I honestly, I parked it at 109. No, sorry, I parked it at 102. Because then I will take the stream as mule buffs. You can take my buffs at this point. I'm not saving them for anyone anymore because I don't need to, you know? But yeah, I parked my Sharp Eyes mule at 102 because I was doing the Holy Symbol leeching on it as well because it has a summon and it's easy to use. But now that it's not, I may as well just get it to like Sharp Eyes level range, like 132 or whatever it is. And then after those two characters, I'm pretty much done with 4th job prep. How about getting X buff in your beginner skill tab when you reach 120 on an X class? What kind of buff would it be? Oh, you mean, I think we've seen something like this in like the original version of the game or something. Like are you kind of describing Link skills, or I think you're just describing Link skills, aren't you, Skater Dragon? Like I remember, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta make a Mercedes, you know, that's gonna give me additional crit rate probably it was for my other characters, like shit like that. Link skills are different than what's being described. Merc was experience. Oh, okay, my bad. That rings a bell, actually. I mean, I guess your idea is pretty cool, Skater Dragon. Oh, I can't roll my dice yet. More like decent skills, but use like Link skills were. Decent skills? Yeah, that sounds reasonable once again. Sure. Buff, please. Buff, please, Tron. Really? Tron, which character were you? I remember I added 2 people to my party. Which one were you again? Are you Bowie or are you the other guy? Which one are you? If you are Bowie, you took my map. I can't allow this. But that would limit the classes you need to have on the same account, right? I mean, we also have limitations by the character count on each account. Bowie that take your map, not you? Okay. Wait, are you telling me you were... Oh, he didn't mean to? That's okay. No, honestly, I'm not upset. I may sound upset, but like... Client kicking you out, you can't get back in? Oh shit. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I'm happy to buff you, but we gotta find each other, we gotta sync up again. Maybe it requires the buffers to be in the same map, kind of like forced participation. Probably that's not gonna work in this game when the free market just is what it is. I can't see them ever like changing how that goes down. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 2. I mean, okay, yes, I can exploit it, but I'm not going to exploit it. I'm going to play properly. I'm not that guy. You guys know I have 6 buff mules, so like, I could just do it 6 times on the same character, but I still won't do it. It's not right. There we go. Karma, karma. Karma dice roll. That's for me. Told you you're my gateway to the NA server. I mean, I am. You don't want to do anything to wrong me. You gotta keep me happy. I'm your customer. Let me check my equips. I feel like I've gotten something. I've got another pair of purple shoes. I mean, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? We're gonna throw 30s on that later. Absolutely. How about the hats? 11, not good enough. 13, yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? What's the stat rate? What's the stat of rage and dice though? I got a huge range difference. Rage is already going to be the majority of your range. The 6 dice buff, even though it increases your final damage, I don't believe it reflects on your range. It doesn't show your range is 20% higher, if I remember correctly. So it's only rage that is increasing your range. Don't make me say rage and range too many times in the same sentence. I'm struggling. Where's your glasses from? Oh, Specsavers. Got a good deal on those ones. Got DC'd? Oh damn, sorry man. Hopefully you can get back in. They look good on you, thank you so much. You guys flatter me so much. I told you, if you get to see me close in person, you'll see all of my imperfections and pores. But the less detail, the better it is for me. I got the transparent pair that I use like every day, and then I've got like a sporting pair that is definitely not as aesthetic, but gotta use them. These ones, like, if I fling my head around, they'll just fall off. Does cake buff stay on when you DC? I haven't tried it personally, hi, but if it's anything like any of the other event buffs, it will definitely. So even though I haven't personally done it, I would confidently tell you yes. But if it's not, you come back to me and, you know, bring the pitchfork out. What class are you gonna play for Classic release? It'll still be an Ice Lightning Mage. It's my favorite class, historically. Yeah, no worries. Gonna bow stuff. Have fun bow manning. Honestly, it's gonna get really fun after third job, so you gotta ride it out a little bit more, Biscuit. You're going through the hard levels right now. $51, yeah, you at least leveled twice today, congratulations. Nice, I'm gonna go Fire Poison. Oh, nice, nice. Fire Poison looked really good in the beta test. The Poison skill, the AoE on that, and how wide the range was on it looked really impressive. And I don't think they're gonna change that or anything. It looks really good. Go Ice Lightning. I was rank 1 Ice Lightning in COT. I don't know what COT is, but another Ice Lightning enthusiast. Good on you. The dot was completely useless. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. The dot as in... Okay, there was Poison Dot and Fire Dot, but you're referring to Poison Dot as well? Was useless? The AoE was too expensive to be worth it. True. Oh, the closed online test. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome, repping us nicely. What was your route for Ice Lightning? Did you like... What were the best maps for you? Was it the Lorang map, or was there a better map in the end? I was watching a lot of COT, like, closed beta test footage, and... I don't know, man. Ice Lightning didn't look that good. I feel like all the other classes outpaced it. How did Priest look as a DPS solo grain? Are you asking about in this game, or Classic World, Cassie? Both were useless, really? The AoE? Okay, Fire and Poison were useless. Oh, beta. Alright, I'll defer to someone else to answer. I watched Starmie play a lot, and they played, Lamau, my map, stay out! Where is he? There he is! Me, buff friend. The Priest looked really good, to be honest. Holy Arrow seemed really efficient with the 3 hits, like hitting everything. So you can't really overkill a monster after you rebuff. I mean, I can still give it to you now, it's fine. I'll give a second chance. Do buffs last a long time or something? Boars then the ranks, but I was 50 before the new map came out. Oh, you must have been grinding really, really hard then. 50 before the new map came out was like 5 days in. That's impressive. I mean, Lorangs must be that good for party play. It looked really good, you know, you got like 4 or 5 platforms. Really efficient it looked like. Alright, another 20 minutes. I can do 20 more minutes, I think. The Fire is Burn was nice to have, but not anything crazy, but they got rid of the 3 arrows for Fire Arrow. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, the cool thing, I guess, but it sounds like you didn't use it a lot, is that the burn can just kill the monster. So you could just, like, move on from that monster if you, like, hit it for, like, 95%. And then it could burn to death, but I don't know how helpful that was for you in reality. It just sounds really cool. You were level 45 and you saw Poison Dot proc for 20 damage. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That was possible, but it was worth more to kill it faster to get the map to respawn. Yeah, interesting. I have no idea how the respawn works in it. Obviously, so it's not like this, where you have a 15-second timer. If you kill it in time, it respawns. Sorry. It sounds like it was correlated based on when you kill the monster. So you want to kill everything as early as possible, right? Can I link a Google Doc with ranking from beta? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know if it'll let you, but you're welcome to try. That was possible, but it was more worth to kill faster to get the map to respawn. I see, I see. Sorry, I think I read that earlier anyway. Anyway. I'm a little delirious. That sounds so bad. Spawns were like if you kill the bottom row, all the sharks would spawn on the top row. Another reason I'm less enthused for Classic. I understand, they want the game to be around for a long time, you know, you can't just have accelerated spawn rates like this. I admit, you know, we progressed through this game way quicker than we should have, but it's the whole point of like, now that we've had this, it's so hard to go back from it. Force party play pretty much? Yeah. I don't mind forcing party play, but why can't the spawn also be good? Am I asking for too much? Probably. I miss partying in maps. So do I. I love partying, honestly. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous. I've been a solo gamer the entire time I'm playing this game. You like that feat for the solo grind, but that seems to be gone. Okay, well, you're different. I enjoy party grind. It just so happens that none of the maps it's viable in this game. Like, there's no viable map. I want to go back to party play. Deepex, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Back when we had GSV, like Spirit Viking parties, before I got too strong to the point where I had to solo the map, that was a good time. And I know that Baltaine knows that we want this, because, you know, people have mentioned it all the time. He's mentioned like a Lionheart Castle kind of area. If I'm not killing the entire map at Sharks and around 32 mil an hour on a 117 CB, do you have any recommendations? Okay, so you're not killing the entire map. Let me know, how does Chief Bandit work here? You can't hit both platforms by running across the top, right? And you can only hit both platforms if you're jumping from the bottom. Is that correct? Like, I just need to understand how Chief Bandit rotates around here, and like if you can actually hit everything. I guess I don't know the class well enough. Actually, no, sorry. I've got another 2 minutes before I can redice. Yes, that's correct. I can Meso explode once there is bags. It feels like... Okay, so you can... Alright, you've already tried Sharks. The best you can do is 32 mil. I think you just have to go to Corridor 304. The rotation there is better for you, is it not? I don't... Like, Bandit, admittedly, is a class I know the very least about, but I'm still confident that 304 is the best spot for you to be. Just based on seeing other bandits be there. Bro, you spent so much time at Lion Castle. I only vaguely remember it. I did remember playing it, but like so vaguely. But they were fond memories. You intentionally played Cleric because you get into parties easily? True. That's not a thing anymore, but you know, very true. It's bad for Chief Bandit in 304 if no hyper body. I see. Well, I guess you just need your mule. You're a returning player and so haven't tested out much yet. Last time you played was when Ludi was dropped. Okay, well I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure 304 is still going to be the best spot. I understand, you know, health is an issue. Do you have Meso Guard? You have Meso Guard, right? Like, surely you can get by. Alright, Tron, get ready for the dice. In 10 seconds, I'll type it to you as well. I'll type dice to you. Alright, I'm waiting for Bowie. Again, I'm still not sure if Bowie is Tron. It's not, right? Who is Bowie? Oh. Who's Bowie? I'm about to buff myself and they're not here. I can't wait any longer. It's you. Oh, okay. I already used my dice, whatever. I'm very lost with you. You got me very confused. I gotta get my level up and I gotta call it a day. I can't stream much longer anyway. It's been a good one. Well, not really actually, because all my scrolling went to shit, but it's been interesting at least. Oh, you changed channel. Why would you change channel? You lose the buff anyway. Oh, you wanted to go to this map, right? Okay, that's the only explanation. Oh, so you don't even need to be in my party. You only came to me to join the NA server. Man, you only want one thing. It's disgusting. You didn't even want me. Thank you for the stream, of course, Dirty Dan. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you so much to Vinny for the fucking super chat, man. That's my first one ever. I really appreciate it. Well, wash it? Well, hey, thank you very much for the follow. There's a chance I can stream tomorrow as well. There's a chance. You might see me back ready for more pain. To annoy you and take your map. You can take my map after I go. Oh, you're probably in the map already. It's okay. I'll allow it. Oh, what the fuck? Tron, you just called it monkey server. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I could never get away with saying that. Is there a reason to level more at 200? No, not really. But at the same time, there's not even a reason to level to 200. You know, you're not missing out on anything. I mean, technically, sure, level 20 blessing, but there's no reason. There's no way I can call the Asia server monkey server. That's wild. What do you think for DK at 115? I think it's comfortably cheap grays. However, with this map being buffed, I was theorizing if it would be okay, but I think we talked about it already. I still think cheap grays is just like easiest to execute, and you don't need to be overly strong. And the accuracy requirements are like not that high. I don't know about the Shark's accuracy requirements. How long to stay at Chiefs and what would be the next Xeno party? You probably can't do Xeno parties until like level... I guess you can, but like when you're in a boss party, you need enough damage to not hold everyone up. So you want to be... you're Asian so you can call yourself a monkey? I mean, I guess I can too, but it doesn't feel natural for me. It's the same as black people calling themselves... I understand, of course. Don't worry, man. It's cool. You know, you just caught me off guard. I think bossing party at like 150 for DK just because it's a weaker class than others. But you can grind in 304. I grinded in 304 and in Apex Cornians. Actually, I liked Apex Cornians on my Dragon Knight. Give that a go, give that a go. You can go there. The accuracy requirements are higher, which is the only reason why it's a bit annoying. You need to pump a bit more dex. Why don't you see any Zac helms? Aren't they the best? Well, they're not in the game yet, unfortunately, Ivan. They're on the roadmap. They're going to come into the game eventually. But not currently. Where is the best crystal ore drop for high-level mobs? like Shark for Dex and Wisdom for Squid. Which crystal did you want to know about, William? So yeah, as you said, like Dex crystal, this is probably the best spot now. For Wisdom, it depends on your class, right? I can't remember. 304 is also really good for Dark crystals and Lucky crystals. And Wisdom crystals from Squids, yeah. Or Gobbies. Gobbies is also good. How did you manage to farm a 304 for so long as an outlaw? I feel so dizzy flying around, no name. I mean, I'm just crazy. I'm just actually literally crazy. It is not that interesting, but I was able to watch shows on the side because I get to pay as little attention as possible. And also, I kind of made it a challenge to... Only you might understand this, but when you're dropping down from the top to the bottom, made it a challenge to catch myself and reactivate wings so that I don't need to touch the ground and can fly off immediately. I kind of made that a challenge, so I don't know. I always looked at that, I'm like, whoa, yes, I got it, or something like that. So I felt pretty good doing that. Dark Crystal, I think nothing is really great for it. I would just be in drones, and I've got a good amount of Dark Crystal from drones. Why are these sharks walking upright and looking so creepy? It's kind of weird that their leg is so disproportionately small compared to the rest of their body, and yet they are still able to stand. It does look unnatural. Is there an economy on the server, Cababoy? Unfortunately, there's not. This is a reboot server. There's no trading on it. We've got a scroll voucher system. We've got many other things that regular servers don't have, but yeah, it's reboot, no trade. You're a hermit, so drones is really bad for you. I understand. Honestly, I don't know the answer. Yeah, like I'm literally gonna take a quick search of like Dark Crystal ore and then just look for what I think is the best mob on that list. Because I understand you do not want to go to 304 as a hermit. Oh fuck. Darkonian? Yuck, man. That's not even good. It's so bad. Probably just squids. Squids? Regular squid, I think. Yeah, I think it's regular squid. Go to Fog for Dark Crystals? Sure, but I think he's a little too high level to want to go there. Yeah, I think Black Squid is the play for you. Red cans might be good as well, but I remember the map being kind of like jaggedy, so maybe it's still fine for hermits, but maybe it's not, I'm not sure. Oh fuck, what the fuck? I'm trying to play one-handed here. Alright, we're almost there. Once I level, I'm definitely calling it a stream. 130 is a good stopping point. Did not think I'd get 2 levels today. But I also thought I would get a bow today, and I didn't. Badminton later? Yeah, that's where I'm going today. I've got my sports shirt right underneath, ready to go. Yeah. On Mondays and Wednesdays, no, sorry. What's today? Today's Thursday. I'm not meant to usually stream on Thursday. Oh yeah, this is an off day. Right. But I do have badminton later, yes. I also got a tournament on the weekend, so kind of preparing for that, trying to stay in good physical shape. Good luck to me. Singles or doubles? My training is for singles, but my tournament will be for doubles. I don't really know why I'm training in singles and playing... I'm not playing singles on the tournament for some reason, but yeah, I train in singles. Because I'm very, very tall, so I kind of get around the court better, and singles is good for me. Is there a good map to get scroll vouchers faster? I mean, Gobbies is not the best map for everyone. It's really... I honestly wouldn't suggest fixating on finding a map that has scroll vouchers as opposed to whatever items or scrolls that you want. Like, you're getting scroll vouchers for the scrolls. I guess the 30% ones that you can't get from the vending machine is why you want more scroll vouchers. But it's not like one mob has like infinitely better scroll voucher rate than the others. Like the best mob, which is maybe like Gobbies, will only be like, you know, I don't know, like 20%, 15% better than some of the other maps. Like Blood Harps is a really good one for scroll vouchers as well. But again, I don't suggest like training at places just for scroll vouchers. I think you should also like find other things you need there, like the crystals. Are you Chinese Australian? Chinese in badminton is such a stereotype. I'm half Australian and half Malaysian Chinese. And yeah, my parents played badminton when I was a kid, and then I just got into it through them. You're Chinese too, so not being right. Don't worry, man. No one's flinging around accusations. Oh yeah, it's a safe space. Don't worry. Scrolls, I guess in general, I can trade in. Just with returning, I'm struggling to scroll new gear. Honestly, I can't give you the best answer, but I know what can, because on Chronodex there's literally a it's voucher rankings. Yeah, if you go to chronodex.com and search voucher rankings, and then it tells you the scroll drops. I don't know if it factors in. It does factor in the vouchers per kill. It does. So I'm reading the list right now. It says Yeti and Pepe, Soul Teddy, Wild Cargo, Toro Macy's, Skeleton Soldier. But don't take that list literally. Find something that you actually want to farm on that list that happens to be good at scroll vouchers. The reason why it's hard to just look at a mob and pick the one that drops the most scrolls is because some of those scrolls are really not valuable. The 30% scrolls, for instance, that drop, they're worth nothing. Oh, Malaysian Chinese double stereotype, fellow Malaysian here. Awesome, nice Ivan. I mean, I am in theory, not in theory, like literally in spirit, but I can't speak any languages, so I'm also a disappointment. Yeah, exactly. It's also got to be a monster that, like, your kill rate is very valuable. You know, you can say like, okay, this Yeti and Pepe has the best vouchers per kill, but also like how many are you killing? So you got to consider that as well. That's why I don't like reading stats and deciding based on those religiously. There's a bit of context as well. But yeah, of course. All right, we're almost there. 3% away, which is good because I kind of have to go. Yeti map sucks too, it really does. Melbourne, I guess? I am from Melbourne. Many of your friends and family migrated to Melbourne specifically? I have no idea why that's a thing, but I guess it just is. Oh, my Korean friend is in. Young Gutter, good to see you, man. Your kills are so fast. I like squids for scroll vouchers. Yeah, squids would be good too. I don't think these are good. These are terrible because they only drop like 30% and those are worth nothing. Let me translate Korean for my Korean friend. Every time he comes in, I come in and translate his message and then respond to it. The 4th Archer job is finally coming out this weekend. I think you told me that last time, but anyway, fuck it. Okay, yes. I'm very excited. Let me translate that into Korean for him.
저는 너무 신나요.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you. I'm not going to try to say that and insult him. I got a few thousand vouchers from just mindlessly sitting in squid jail earlier. Damn, your timing is terrible! Thank you, Discover Africa, for the raid. If I knew how to do shoutouts, I would most certainly be shouting you out, but feel free to check out Discover Africa, who also streams Chronostory. When I saw you streaming, I did not see you streaming Chronostory. You may have been away or something, and I did not pop in to say hi today, but next time I will. I hope you had a good stream, man. I really did. Africa has been discovered. After 15 minutes, managed to get the shark spot. Is it that popular right now? Is it that popular? You weren't streaming Maple at first. You do music on Wednesdays. Oh, cool, cool. Nice. Okay, so we leveled. Boom. Game over. Literally game over. I'm leaving soon. So, let's quickly get the scrolling done. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, 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 boom. And then let's quickly see what we have to scroll. So 11, 11, 14. Boom. Yep, yep. And then for the shoes, I need 12 and above, please. Nothing is 12 and above except for one. So boom, everything sells. We got 2 things to go. Let's quickly get it. I gotta fucking dip. Do you need to jump? It seems like you are hitting top platform without jumping. correct, but I also need a move. I need the forward momentum. If I'm not jumping, I have no forward momentum. Okay, let's go. I need some scrolls. It's up to you. Been here long enough. Oh. Let's get that scroll sound louder. One time! Please! Can we keep it going? Keep it going. I need 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. No! No! I should leave it there. It can be a max of 20. Yeah, fuck it. I'm rich. I'd actually settle if it hits. I would settle. Alright guys. This is going to be it for me. Let me quickly read the comments before I go. Does money hopping work with priests? With only 106 jump? Yes, but I think you should use Evil Wings. If you use Unwelcome Wand, it'll be a little harder. 36 channels and all Asia are full. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Let me see if I have anyone to raid. Matt? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll actually raid him this time. I said it with last time and I didn't. Sorry, that's me listening to myself. Alright, the raid is ready. We're ready to go. This is it. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night.